So back to this concept question, how do you take all of that is you, Chinese, Creole, grew up learning about food, intellectual, how do you pull all that together as a concept?
That answer changes throughout time. People are always, they always ask me, like, what concept are you going to open, or what is your food like? And I'm like, to label it is just completely incorrect. It's just, it's the food of my story, and I think that's a beautiful thing. It's hard for people to accept sometimes, but it's a very American story. I think for the next restaurant that I will open, I think I'm actually going to ask my customers for patience. It's just so ironic that before a restaurant opens, before you put the clay into reality, you have to say what it is.
Yeah.
And it's just so counterintuitive.
It is really ass backwards. I never thought of it that way.
Why not open up an acceptable, beautiful space that was built with economy in mind, and then just say look, I don't know exactly what this is going to be, but I know it's going to be me. I want a space that is kind of like clay, and I want to cook things that I love to cook and I love to eat, and that I think people will love to eat and like to drink and eat and like to, live life in.
Right.
Where it's okay to try ideas that are new. And it kind of flows into the fact that the restaurant industry is going to change massively over the next 5 years. Massively. Yep. And I want to have a space that can change as restaurants change too. And when somebody says, what's the concept of the restaurant? I'll say, it's a culmination of what I've learned thus far. So just bear with me. I think I can cook good food. Why don't you come in and check it out? I think that's going to be my next concept.